Well,
Hello.
why don't you relax? Why don't you like lay down a little bit, like get comfy? Yeah, there you go.
Welcome to.
What's up, all our funts and funkles? We are back with another episode of Are We Having Fun? I'm Kaehla.
And I'm Steph.
She's trying to get comfy right
I'm
now because
sorry. There might be
she
a lot of
doesn't have a
background noise.
table. She's on
I
a
got a dog
futon.
eating, a dog scratching, me trying to figure this out.
She's just going rogue today. We're all going rogue today. Okay. It has been kind of a shitty start to the week. I'm not gonna lie. Who is this? Oh my
Good.
gosh. If you're on video, there is a new dog in
This
town.
is
What the fuck?
this is our friend.
That's not your dog.
This is our friend's dog. We were watching her for the weekend.
That is so cute. You're so cute. You're
All right,
so
you can't steal
cute.
the show. Excuse me.
Anyway, we have a guest speaker today. What's your name?
This is Groot.
Oh my god.
Say a few words for us.
Licking the microphone. Perfect. So yeah, it's been a shitty start to the week. Because I don't know, I've just been feeling shitty, like physically feeling shitty. So I think that's like a great way to go into an episode about feeling shitty with hangovers. How about
Just
that?
feeling shitty.
Just feeling shitty. So, Stephanie, what are we drinking today?
So since it's 10 a.m. and we're talking about hangovers, I'm drinking good old-fashioned water.
Interesting. Because we didn't discuss a drink beforehand. So I brought out an Irish coffee. So
So we're clearly on two separate levels.
So there's two ways to deal with a hangover here on this show. And I am choosing to just continue raging. And now more dogs are stealing the
You're on
show.
video. I'm just Dr. Doolittle right now.
I love it. My cat is like, I want to stay away from you. If you start talking, I'm walking away. So, hangovers, how do we cope with them? I mean, it's like we didn't even have hangovers a few years ago. Would you agree?
Yes. So in college and even when we were like younger, like we would get drunk and then the next day, I don't know, just bounce back. And like you said, like we would just go and keep drinking, like go and have a bloody, go and have a mimosa and just pretend like last night didn't happen. And now it's starting, you can tell we're on our way to 30 because it's starting to actually hit us.
Yeah, it was like we wouldn't even go out and continue drinking. Sometimes we'd go to school. We'd do some crazy stuff. We'd go work out. Like it would be insane. And now, like, what does a hangover feel like to you?
Um, okay, so I guess I kind of like range with hangovers. So
Okay.
if it's like if I have a couple drinks, because I have a pretty high tolerance. So if I just have a couple drinks, like the next morning, like I won't feel bad. I won't be like sick or anything like that. I can just tell that like I'm not gonna want to like eat for a while. I need to drink a lot of water. But if it's like one of those hangovers, like when I take like shots of whiskey and things like that,
Oh, yeah, the
then
best.
like the next day I literally will not eat for like 24 hours. Like my body feels best when I don't put anything in it, except for
Wow.
water, obviously. But I'll just like drink and then like I can't eat, even though I know it's good for me and I know that's gonna help me, like with
Yeah.
nutrients and stuff like that. I just everything makes me feel sick and I just don't want to.
Okay.
But I
I'm
don't
about,
get physically sick. I don't really like throw up because of a hangover. I don't do anything like that. It's just my body just feels like off its axis.
yeah.
Axis.
Axis. Yeah. Axis.
Axis.
You're just tilting. You're just off the
Like what I'm
axis.
doing right
I
now.
like it. Oh, yeah. Just chilling off the axis, guys. Yeah. Okay, so
What about for you? What does it look like?
yeah, so like that's funny that you range. I'm about to sound like a complete pussy compared to you because I'll either feel good the next day, right? So sometimes I'll drink a lot and I'm fine, or the hangover will kick in before the night ends. So I don't know if I'm the best person
That's
to go out with anymore because I'll either hit a point where I get sick or I am not happy or I like have a huge headache And when I'm sick, it's like stomach sick. So I'm like, I just need to crash now and like lay down. Or I think I'm fine and I go to sleep and an hour later I'm throwing up. Like
Oh
that's how it's been.
no.
And it doesn't happen often. And I think that's why. Like I don't drink often. So when I do, I'm either good to
Very
go.
different from the Kaehla in college.
Yeah. So, in a previous episode we talked about one time I think I blacked out for 12 hours. No, 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 no. Like we could not even ever think of drinking remotely close to that ever again. Like it just my body just does not allow it. Even before the next day hits. I remember one time in college and I never got hangovers, but one time I did. And it was my mom's birthday, I'm pretty sure. So we went out for my mom's birthday. And the next day, we didn't know where our phones were. Like it was a mess. Like our
Oh
phones were like
gosh.
stacked in the front yard. And then I had gotten sick on the way home and I threw up on the side of my dad's truck. Okay, this is sorry. Warning for you guys if you're sensitive stomach. We're
Wait,
going to talk
what is
about
with
this
you
for a second.
throwing up on the side of cars? You threw up on your own side of your car too.
Well, I would rather not throw up in the car, so I throw up on the side of the car if I can't get out. Okay. So, yeah, so maybe I was just never destined to drink. Okay. We're learning now.
Drink
It's
and be a
taken
passenger in a car because apparently you just want to throw up all over them.
it's taken 5 years, okay? But we're learning. So, anyway, yeah, I had to go wash this truck because I messed it up and I wasn't going to wash it myself. I felt like shit.
You
Like
took it in to get washed.
I took it to Sweetwater,
Did they
which is
charge you
like
like
one
a
of
hundred
those.
dollars?
No, they didn't.
Okay,
They
because
just
one time a
they just
friend,
washed it.
well, it was on the outside, so I guess yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
My friend threw up inside my car one time and I took it and he was like, I'll pay for it to get cleaned. We took it in and the guys were like, that's disgusting. Like, that's an upcharge. It's going to be
Oh
$100.
my gosh. No, yeah, it was on the outside and I stayed in the car the whole time and they just like sprayed it down and did
Yeah. And
their
they do
thing
like the
with it.
thing.
So I lucked out. Oh my gosh. I would have been a mess if I had to pay like $200.
Yeah. To clean out the inside. Oh my
So
gosh.
it doesn't end there. So I was so bad. Like I was so sick. And I remember I was supposed to see my ex that day, or somehow I ended up driving to his house in this truck, which was like a 30-minute drive from where I got a car wash. And I was sick there. So I was trying to drink Gatorade, but I couldn't get out of bed. Like I was bedridden. And I think I threw up there too,
Oh
like
my
at the parents'
goodness.
house.
And this
This is
started your reign of throwing up when you're
this is
hungover.
so bad. This is so bad. And it was just the most miserable day of my life. I could not feel better. There was no food. Like you said, there was no
That
food that
sucks.
could make me feel better. And I just never want to feel like that again. Like it only happened one time, surprisingly.
I have found like one of the best things to consume when you're hungover is acai bowls
Oh, okay.
because it's like straight fruit, it's all nutrients, and like something about how light it is, and it's basically like watery. It's like it's
Yeah.
hydrating, it's nutrient dense. So that's been
Okay.
my go-to the last like couple years.
Okay. I
So
was
try
going
that
to
out next
ask
time.
you.
Hopefully you won't feel like that.
Yeah, I was going to ask you what your remedies are. When I'm feeling shitty in general, so I just have this bottle of Aleve like ready to go at all times. It's always in my suitcase.
What are you, 98?
Yeah, I think so. I think I am 98. So that's been my go-to lately, or like an Excedrin if I'm getting a little headache. But just fully turning to the drugs after a good long rampage on the town. So
Oh
maybe I gotta
Lord.
try some like fresh fruit,
Yeah,
is what you're
let's try some
saying.
natural drugs instead of like
Oh my God. Okay, so I don't have an actual hangover right now. I lied to you guys at the beginning. I mean, I didn't lie about drinking Jameson. I thought that would be fun for the episode,
so
but
check
like,
back in a couple hours.
yeah, yesterday I really did want to record, but I was feeling like all my sinuses were in the front of my face and I just couldn't like do anything. And now they're all dripping into my throat. So if you hear me hacking up a lung, it's just my week. This is my week. I'm supposed to travel tomorrow. I feel like it's not even a good idea at this
Where are
point.
you going?
I'm supposed to be working in Florida, but like, listen to me right now. Just kidding.
Remember when we said Kaehla comes
Listen
to
to
Florida
that.
every 2
Ew.
weeks?
No, I'm literally dying right now, guys. Please send help.
Oh my gosh.
Uh, just another day in the life. Yeah. So
Lord.
yeah. So drugs is what I turn to. And fresh fruit, do you do any of those liquid drinks? There's like, I don't want to like go into names because
Liquid IV. I'll just say it.
okay, fine, because we want to be sponsored. God damn it.
So here's the thing, though. This is why we won't be sponsored. I have them. They don't really do a whole lot for me personally.
Okay. Okay.
I
I feel
know
like it's the
I bought
person.
like the huge like variety pack, so I have like a fucking 100 of these sticks, and Mark drinks them and he likes them, but I
Yeah.
don't know. The taste is okay, but it's like the what it's supposed to do and make me feel hydrated. I don't know. I don't feel it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm
I
not having it enough. I've only tried it like 3 times, so maybe I need to try it a couple more times. But I think good old fashioned water is just the way to go.
Yeah. I think the whole point with like any of those electrolyte type drinks is that it's not supposed to physically feel like something, but like when you're dehydrated, you're losing those electrolytes. So it's like replacing them. I haven't done any research on liquid
True.
IV specifically,
Well,
but
I
like
also don't think I've
usually.
tried it when I've been hungover. So I will let you know. Next time I'm
Okay.
hungover, I'll try one and I'll see how it makes me feel. I
Yeah.
just drank them like on a Tuesday and it didn't really like it didn't change how I felt. So I'll see.
I have though. I've been repping a healthy energy drink lately, and that thing kicks in. And it's like a green tea base. So it's not like with coffee, I'll be like bouncing off the walls
Ooh.
and then I'll be tired in 2
Yeah.
hours. But it's
That's
interesting
cool.
because it really kicks in because I'm so affected by caffeine. I feel like that in itself would be an Excedrin replacement. Maybe I am
Replace
on to
one
something.
drug to the other.
One drug, but to a better drug, green tea.
We
And
need
a
to
little bit of
change it to
Jameson,
natural drugs.
a little hot toddy action. Oh, I love a
Ooh,
hot
that
toddy.
is a way to feel better.
Yes, I wanted one at
If we're
dinner
talking
last
about
night.
drinking alcohol after feeling hungover, you drink a
Yeah.
hot toddy, you will feel better.
Yeah, I wanted to have that at dinner, but I had an old fashioned instead. So I just
At
skipped
least
the
you stuck
tea.
with the whiskey.
Yeah. So I'm a mess. Okay, guys, I'm a mess. So let's go into our 3 questions. This is going to be, we're trying to make the episode shorter for all of you that have short attention spans like us. Uh, so
Not that you don't want to hear us, obviously. We know that's not true, but
obviously
we
you
just
want to
don't
hear us.
we're
So
trying to
play this
minimize our
twice.
rambling because we know that
Yeah.
we do that. So
Yeah. So we're going to, you know what? This is a great segue into the last segment, and it always takes 20 minutes anyway. So
true.
we're going to go into our free spirits. Yes. Free spirits in the house, boy.
I feel
I've
like
been
you do that transition like
that
you're always like,
specific one.
yes, can I get a hell yeah?
I've been practicing my character work and I'm making up characters as we go. Okay, guys. So 3 questions. We have not discussed the answers beforehand. This is definitely going to bounce off of all the hangover conversation we've had. So, question number 1 is what's the worst part of your hangovers now? Oh, we kind of went into that
Well,
already.
we heard yours. You throw up everywhere.
Well, okay, we're gonna
Yeah,
expand on
mine is
that.
just dehydration. So I guess we kind of went into that.
Yeah, we kind of went into it. Question number 2 is there a specific drink that tips you over the edge that makes you just feel terrible? And then third question is
What kind of
shit.
settings do you like to drink in?
Yes. Okay. I lost it for a second. What kind of settings do you like to drink in? So that could be like a bar or at home because how you drink and how the night plays out depends on where you are. I
And what you
stand
end
by
up
that
drinking. That's
and
true.
what you're drinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so we
okay,
answered the first one kind of. Second one, is there a specific drink that tips you over the edge? So I will not drink tequila
no?
anymore.
Wait, what
No.
about mezcal?
Yeah, mezcal, but okay, that's kind of different.
Okay, is it?
I like no, it's not. Whatever. I like mezcal. I do not like straight tequila.
Wait,
And
okay. Yeah, expand. I have questions. Do you
okay,
straight tequila? Because I love tequila and you
I
love
know.
tequila. This
I
is
know. And
it's
here's the thing,
surprising
like
news, guys.
I'll drink like a marg maybe once in a while, like if it's mixed, but like tequila sodas or shots of tequila, I'm like
Really?
smelling it right now and I want to throw up, to be
What if
honest.
it's a good tequila?
No. I
No.
can't do it, man. I don't know. That's like I know it's like the fun drink. I know it's like, oh, tequila shots all the way around. It starts off a good night. I
No
do it.
way.
Oh no, my mic keeps popping up. I just can't do tequila. I don't know. I just
That's insane. That is news to
like even
me.
like when because I bartend obviously, so even when I like pour shots of tequila to give to people and I get a whiff of it, I literally
Mhm.
instantly make a face and I gag. Like
Wow.
I
You know,
can't stomach it anymore.
I guess mine's not similar, but it's just shots in general. Unless it's unless it's like a
Yeah,
fruity
unless
or
it's
like a green tea
I
or
was gonna say
something
unless it's
where
mixed, I'm with you. Yeah,
yeah, but I don't like taking shots anymore unless it's
me neither,
one of the
to be
ones we used to
honest.
make fun of basically. Uh so the only time I
Cause
can
I
really
yeah, cause wait,
yeah, go
sorry,
ahead.
going back off that, I even took a couple shots of whiskey like 2 weeks ago, and I came home and I was like, that was the worst idea of my entire
You were
life.
still
Like
thinking about it?
yes, and I threw up that night, and I just told you I never throw up, so I'm just like I threw up on my
Wow.
carpet too. It wasn't even I didn't even make it to the bathroom. It was a bad
Wow.
night.
Okay, so my drink, I used to drink Long Island's, and you know this because you
You
came up
still
to
drink
visit.
Long Island's.
No,
I
no,
feel like
no.
put you in
I
a
know
mood, you can still drink one of those.
I try, but the last time I got sick was no, okay, second to last time I got sick because listen, I'm getting sick more often now. My body's telling me I can't, it knows my limits. But I tried drinking a Long Island at grandma's. You know about grandma's
Oh
in
yeah,
Duluth.
yeah. In
Grandma's used to be
Duluth.
like the hottest
My
spot,
sister used
party
to
spot.
frequent there
Yeah. So
quite a
I
bit.
I just ate dinner. Okay. I had a chicken pot pie and a Long Island for dinner. Like what the heck? What Kayla, what are you
A
trying to
weird
achieve with that
combination, but I
meal?
feel it because chicken pot pie is gas.
Oh my God, yeah, but not with a Long Island because
Yeah.
no, it was bad. And it's just like I used to drink that kind of stuff. It's not even that I can't mix drinks. It was just
Yeah.
it was too much
It's
sugar. It
just
was
too
too
much
much
at once. Yeah.
yeah, it was just not well, that's an extreme case. And then shots in general, that's my answer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like it like that.
I feel you on that. Yeah. So even like this last time I went out, because okay, so I go out with my coworkers after work because everybody in the service industry is an alcoholic, basically.
Yeah.
So
Everybody in every industry, come on.
so we started off taking shots of Jameson because that was our go-to for years. And
Right.
then last week I was like, hey, I can't do this anymore. We're gonna have to switch it up. So then we switched to like flavored vodka with like cranberry or
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay. Oh my
And I
gosh.
felt 10 times better. So I just can't do like the heavy like whiskey, tequila.
Yeah.
No. I gotta be a
I
fruity bitch now.
I wanted to talk to you about vodka. Okay, obviously, guys, we made this podcast based on alcohol because we do love the art of mixology and we love really unique cocktails and
And like
handcrafted,
flavorings,
yeah, like
but
distilleries that
you gotta be
really turn it
careful.
into an art. But we don't like the way that we used to treat alcohol, which was just like get
To
drunk.
get,
Okay.
yeah. Like
We like to enjoy drinks now. This is what
yeah.
we're saying.
Yeah, before we were like if we're not drunk then it's a waste. Now I'm
Yeah.
like I can have one good like mixed cocktail and like be cool
Yeah.
because
So
I
I
just do it
wanted
for
to
the
talk
flavor
to
now.
you about vodka because my take on vodka has changed. I used to say no to vodkas.
Yeah, you always said no to vodka. That's what got you
Yeah.
on tequila and stuff.
Yeah. So I would drink a Bloody Mary or a screwdriver, nothing else with vodka ever. And I think it's because it's so easy to get a bad vodka, especially when you go out. If you get like a
Yeah.
well vodka, you could be feeling terrible the next day.
But that's true
Also,
for anything, right? If you
yeah.
get a well
Also,
tequila,
any well drink will like tip me over the edge. But with vodka, I've started finding more drinks, and maybe it's because I used to rep Tito's too. So I probably got used to it over time. I don't know. But like I've enjoyed we had these like strawberry lemonades. I think that's what they were called. A strawberry lemonade or
Ooh.
like a sparkling cucumber spritzer type of drink. And they would have Tito's vodka in there. I'm like, that's totally fine with me. Like, totally
Yeah.
going to plug the brands we love, you know?
Yeah.
And it's changed from like when I would absolutely not drink anything with vodka in it.
The thing with vodka is vodka, like by definition, should be colorless, odorless, and tasteless,
Yeah.
which doesn't sound appealing, but when you think about it, it can literally go into anything. That's the point of it.
Mm-hmm.
You can mix it with anything. You can like put it with anything, and like that's the base alcohol that you can use. So that's what I like about it. Like with whiskey and stuff, it's so heavy that you either get a whiskey ginger or you have to take it as a shot because you can't really like make too many drinks out of it. You know what
I
I'm saying?
disagree. I disagree. They've come up
Mm.
with some cool stuff. Well, and I'm just thinking of an Irish mule, but I
Yeah, but
I know
what was
there
the basic mule? It was a vodka mule. I'm just saying, like,
or like
you
a
can switch
paloma
it
you
up,
could
but
put with. I
I
keep
feel
trying to
like
get you to drink that. But like continue.
what an Irish mule. I like Caribbean mules with rum. Those are really good.
Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about rum. We got to
I
have a whole episode
know.
on
I've
rum.
started to get into rum. Well, yeah, we'll do another episode on that, but
Not
I don't
surprised
know.
whatsoever.
Yeah, I
Anyway,
mean,
we're gonna get off topic. Rum is a whole. We need to have a whole ass episode on
this is
Jamaica.
the
I
vodka
know.
episode.
Yeah, I know we talked about Jamaica a little bit, but like
Oh
we're
no, we'll
gonna.
get into
Yeah,
that.
we'll get into that
We'll
and
get into our
Haiti
past
later.
trips.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so just vodka in general, I just think it's so easy to like, and it's a lighter liquor, so it just makes you feel better because that night when I went out with my coworkers, I think we did shots of Deep Eddies, which is like a flavored vodka, like you can get like
Yeah,
pineapple,
it's pretty
raspberry, whatever.
popular.
And we took like two of those, and then I had some White Claws, and the difference from the week before when I took whiskey shots and drank porters to
Mhm.
that, I
Oh
just
my
felt
god,
like
you were drinking porters
I
afterwards?
was drinking porters with shots of whiskey. Like, how heavy
Oh,
can I get?
oh
And then
my
the next
gosh,
week, I was like, we need all the light stuff. We need
that
White
is
Claws. We need
hilarious.
vodka.
I actually got sick when I said, "Oh, that was the second to last." When I got sick with the Long Island, the other time I was drinking stouts, like 6 or 7%.
But I love a good stout, but
Yeah.
you can't combine that with shots of whiskey. It just
Stouts
does
and
not work.
porters are so good. The coffee, the chocolate, but then like
Yes, the chocolatey coconut ones.
they catch
I
up
like
to you.
coffee coconut ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
but
catch up
yeah,
so
so
fast.
long story short, I just think vodka is the way to go if you're not trying to feel as bad. But then again,
Interesting.
some people that makes them feel worse. So it's just all
Yeah.
relative.
Yeah. So
Depends on what you know that your body can take.
let's go into question 3. What settings do you prefer to drink in?
So I like to go out if there's like a reason, right? If it's like
Okay.
someone's birthday, if it's like all our coworkers are getting together, something like that, I'm down. I don't just want to go out just for the sake of going out because I don't know, just
Kind of.
there's so much to it. Nothing good happens. Like you got to find a ride home. You got to like you're
Mhm.
out, maybe you get uncomfortable, you want to leave. Now I
So
have
you're
to drive
talking
30
about a
minutes home.
long night. You're talking about a night where you're gonna have some fun.
Yeah, well, even like if I'm just going to have like a couple cocktails, I can do that at my house and like be
Hmm.
safe and I don't have to drive anywhere. And if I get too drunk, the bathroom's right there. You know, like
Yeah.
there's just there's so much more what's the word I'm looking for? There's just so much more convenience to be at home.
Yeah. There's so much more at
So
stake when you go out.
yeah, I've definitely turned into more of a homebody as I've gotten older. And again, like I still like to go out. It's just like before, if I was drinking, I would be out. Like I would not drink at home. And
Hmm.
now I'm starting to drink like a lot more at home because I don't know, I just like my space.
Yeah. I totally hear
I like to
that.
watch movies when I drink. I don't just want to like, I don't know.
I so I don't really like going out to like a bar or like a club setting anymore unless I'm going
Oh,
out to
definitely not clubs.
unless I'm going out to dance. Different goal
Yes.
there.
Like that
Different
night that
goal.
we went out. Yes.
Yeah. So I like to dance. I realize this. I like to go out to dance and be with people rather than drink and then
Just
If
sit
there's a
there.
if there's a
Yeah.
bar that's chill and we're sitting around with friends, cool, that's the mood. But like if I'm looking to like if we're gonna go out and like drink and drink a lot, I gotta have music. I gotta be dancing. Like I gotta be in my zone. I don't even like when like it gets too late in the night and everybody is drunk basically and then they're wanting to dance and I'm like when I want to dance I want to be in my own zone. It's not about the
This is
drinking.
literally me
it's not like I have to drink
that last
to
episode.
dance. Like it's a weird relationship with drinking and dancing there. So I either want to be in like a dinner setting. If we go out to dinner and we have drinks and we have a little too much fun,
Yeah.
I like that. I actually like
Yeah.
that. We're
It's
there,
a
we're
sophisticated
socializing.
drink now.
Yeah, it's an excusable way to get drunk. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But that's kind of like what COVID brought about. Either drinking at home,
Yes.
or like
True.
going out to dinner with a group of people that you trust it goes from there. Like
Yeah.
nothing, no pressure involved until it gets to the check and paying the check. Of course, that's a whole other episode. But like I either like to be gosh, it's so complicated. Everything I just said about dancing or like being at home, having people over, maybe playing some pool in the lobby because I live in an apartment, or going to the hot tub, or a dinner setting.
Nice. I like what you said about COVID because honestly, that I think that's a really good point. Because we couldn't go anywhere to drink, everybody was drinking at home. So maybe that kind of like changed like my view on drinking out too a little bit.
Yeah. And I feel like it also has made me not want to drink as much. I mean, just naturally. We were at home more, and it's
Yeah.
like if I drink again, I'm gonna literally be like the worst person in the world. Like thinking about like you can't just be sitting at home drinking all the time. Like what? So it kind of like changed my perspective. It even changed the way I socialize and how I feel in social settings. Like it it's so crazy how drinking is such a big part of our culture around the world,
Right.
really.
And it
And
doesn't like have to be. We just like made it into that.
yeah, it's just been that way literally since ancient Egypt when they made wine, like
Yeah.
in ancient Egypt. Like it goes way back. It's
Yeah.
such a big part of our culture, but I really love the aspect of like coming together with the creativity in the drinks more so than just getting drunk.
Right. I'm with you on
Wow.
that. I
We are
think that
so
means that we're growing
grown.
up.
We're so grown. And, for all you listeners that may have a different perspective, you might be in a different point in your life. And it's totally fine to like go out, have some fun in a safe way, whatever. Like, we have no judgment there. We're
Well,
just
because we went
expressing.
through that. We literally went
Yeah.
through that point and now we just came out the other side.
Well, and also we're not like, oh, we're so much better now. And like, I can't believe you do that. There's people that do
Yeah.
kind of
Oh,
like,
trust me. I know that.
yeah, they kind of like change the way they look at people. And we totally are not judging anybody, but we're just expressing how far we've come. And like, if you think that you're in a bad place, first of all, like, know that there is another side. You're working towards it, whatever. Like, don't beat yourself over it, whatever the words are. Like, you're working through things. Or if you're where we're at, maybe you're even becoming a parent now. Maybe you're pregnant and you can't drink and you want to, but like everybody's just in a different place. So
Yeah. And
wherever
you have
you
to remember,
are,
like, you went through that too. So
yeah,
you can't be judgmental if you went through that and you did the
right.
same thing that you're
Wherever you
judging.
are with your just life, your path, whatever you want to say, uh congrats. That's we're getting deep today. Congrats on wherever you are. You're having
Started off talking
fun.
about throwing up on cars, ended saying,
Ended up saying you're okay. No,
you're
but like
great
we're
where
all in
you
a different
are.
place. So right, wherever you are in your path, we've come a long way. I'm going to drop a little teaser next week because we thought about talking about rum, which means we're going to talk about our trips to the Caribbean and vacations around Florida, different things that we've done in the past that are so fun. Also, I'm going to drop a time where alcohol really bit me in the butt, and I might I might have gone to jail that night. So I think it's time to tell my story. It's been
This
over
is your
3 years.
virtual diary. Just let it out.
It's been over 3 years, and I think I'm ready with the strength of my co host and all of you fantastic listeners. I think I'm going to drop a life changing moment here for you all.
Proud of you.
Oh my
You're
God.
great.
Ugh. Okay. We'll see you next
Well,
Wednesday.
thank you guys so much, and we will see you next week.